the heat under control. Don't let it get too hot. Under control. God, it's hard controlling heat. Maybe if I... No, that's not working. Okay, what else can I try and do? I need to be careful not to let things get burnt from the heat waves or die. I don't want to evaporate the water nearby.
Hi, Lunar!
Ah, Jesus Christ! Hi!
Hi!
Hello.
This a dream or is this real?
It's real.
Oh! Welcome back!
Thank you.
So, we see that you are training.
Good job.
How is that going, by the way?
Well... I think we had a misunderstanding of my abilities.
Oh?
How so?
I don't think I just have weather powers. I think I'm just kind of... nature powers?
That would make sense.
You don't sound surprised.
Why would we be surprised?
Everything about you is kind of a surprise, so this isn't new.
Fair enough. Yeah, I kind of figured that it wasn't weather powers when I felt water wanting to get out of a mountain.
That's cool.
Interesting. I mean, the only entity we know that has water-related abilities would be Aquarius.
I forget that there's, you know, the 12 constellations.
Yes. There are minor constellations as well. But we don't. They're sort of just lackeys. Aside from Ursa Major, they're annoying. Anyway. What has been going on? We haven't spoken to you in a while.
Oh, huh. So I met Taurus.
We know.
Yeah, I figured you probably know that. Nearly passed out.
Yeah, that was probably to be expected. He has a presence.
Yeah. Thanks for the heads up about that.
We figured you could handle it.
All right, then. So something I didn't tell him, because I don't trust him yet, and I also don't expect that he wouldn't kill me. I think I met a negative star entity.
You did what?
What?
So, I thought I was getting pulled into another dream by you, and then I saw something else, and it was purple, and it had a worm tail. I also think I heard the name Cetus.
What did they
Oh.
say to you?
Wonderful.
They talked about infecting the planet. And me.
Did they say they have started?
No. Not in exact words. But it seems like this is kind of their target, probably because I'm here.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
I got a name.
That's a first.
It called itself Rez. I think it mentioned something about doing what it does to a bunch of other planets. So I'm assuming those are the ones that Taurus and Leo get rid of?
More than likely. Though there are sometimes natural phenomena that infect planets. When an entity becomes negative enough, does enough bad things, or etc., they can sort of start corrupting the world naturally.
I thought normal things couldn't access star power.
They can't. It's inadvertent. Negative star power is like a parasite. It latches onto the living things. Or even non-living things.
But they have to do something really, really bad, and like a lot of bad things. Not, like minor bad things aren't really gonna do it,
Correct.
So when we say that,
If it was minor bad things, your creator would be, well infected.
yeah. But I don't think they
Fair
are.
enough. What?
But they're probably not, so.
Okay, I thought you said they probably are, and I was worried.
No, I said they're probably not.
Thank God. Oh my God. He's been more adamant about trying to kidnap me.
Yeah. You defending yourself?
I did zap his robot.
That's good.
According to him, though, that won't work again. But luckily, I apparently have other powers.
If you impress Taurus enough, I'm sure problems will be resolved.
Yes. But Rez didn't hurt you, did they?
No. They did kind of control me a little bit.
How so?
I don't know if it was just because it was in the dream or not, but they were able to pull me around. They pulled me towards them and kept me in one place.
Yes, that's probably because it's your dream.
More than likely because it was your dream. We don't know the extent of the abilities of this Rez. We've never heard the name before.
Yeah, when we enter your dreams, we could move you around. We just chose not to do that, because that's kind of mean.
Yes. And it's also much more difficult for us since we're not the originator of the power.
Yeah. But we still could.
Fair enough. Thank you for not.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just kind of talked about infecting the planet. And I think I heard a name, Cetus.
That should not concern you for now.
Yes.
But just know we are aware.
That's not something you need to be worried about. Though, next time this happens, don't wait to simply inform us. You should tell Taurus. Or any other astral in the vicinity. None of that.
You kinda have
We
to.
need this information.
This would also make your standing better with Taurus if you gave information.
Correct. Even if you simply told Nebula.
Yeah, did you know about their whole ban from talking to Earth?
Yes.
We've heard about it.
Nebula has complained about it to us.
Taurus and Leo are more strict handlers.
We used to dislike Nebula. Well, more certainly I did. But ever since our interactions with them involving you and Earth, it has become more of a common understanding.
Your friends?
Common understanding.
Pollux, are they friends?
Common understanding.
Okay.
I sense worry in you, though.
This whole infection thing. Could it have happened to Nexus?
Who?
Who?
Right. You know the whole thing I meant you needed to know about involving Moon using star power that wasn't really Moon and things?
Oh, that guy?
Yeah, the new Moon. How he kind of just went off the rails?
What?
No.
What? Oh my
Lunar.
gosh, what?
Lunar, no. That is cute, but no.
No. Yeah, no.
I'm sorry to tell you, this Nexus simply was just a lunatic.
Negative star power wouldn't affect like that anyway.
If he was infected with negative star power, it would have physically shown.
Yeah.
Negative star power causes a physical mutation.
Oh. What?
Sorry to laugh, but yeah.
What kind of physical mutation?
Their body could become more withered like a skeleton, generally has purple accents, things like that.
Got it.
Yeah, from what we detected from them, there was no negative star power in them.
They purely absorbed positive star power and blasted it.
Yeah. If there was negative star power in them, we would have probably killed them on sight, though.
Correct.
Yeah.
They would not be alive. Then again, they are nowhere to be found at the current moment. Do you know where they are?
Nope.
That's another thing for us to do. Were you
Wonderful.
worried about the infection thing because you thought Rez was trying to get to you in some way?
Kinda, yeah. I mean, how could I not be?
If Rez wanted to get to you, they'd use anybody else. I don't believe you were very close with this Nexus person.
Not particularly, no.
Yeah, the smart thing to do would be go after Earth. Or Sun. Or Solar.
But then again, Solar's not exactly around.
Well, yeah, that's fair. That's kind of being worked on, but fair.
Yeah.
Yes. But, no, yeah. More than likely, Rez would either come and interact with you himself, send some creature he created, or infect somebody much closer to you.
Okay.
And then you'd be able to tell really quickly, by the way.
Yes. Again, physical mutation. Likely, if it happened to Earth, her hair would change colors, if I had to guess.
If I had to guess, I feel like physical abnormalities would happen.
Yes.
We've seen a lot of stuff with negative star power, so it's hard to say what would happen.
So, does the amount of infection determine the amount of mutation?
Yeah.
Correct. The more accustomed they become to negative star power, the worse it becomes. Once you go too far, you become mindless.
Oh. What do you mean by mindless?
I mean, as in, you are no longer in control of your own actions,
But in service to something else.
in service to beings like Rez. That's why the planets are destroyed, to stop the infection before it can become those mindless creatures.
And then they go to other planets and spread the infection further.
Though sadly, several have been able to get away throughout time. Those beings, we don't have a name for them, but those creatures, you could almost call them catalysts for wither storms, since they spread the infection.
Right. Okay. So you're sure Nexus wasn't infected?
100%.
100%. And, you could also argue that we, didn't really look into it too much, but you can really tell at a first glance with us. We can tell very quickly.
Correct.
They seem
All right.
very disturbed.
Yeah. Yeah.
To be fair, they seemed disturbed the entire time we knew them, so.
Yeah. Moon, in both instances, has just been a disturbed person.
None of my business.
Yeah. I know more than he would probably like me to.
So what you
I
doing?
lived in his head. So.
Yeah. What you doing?
Huh? What? Oh,
What are you doing? You playing with your powers? Practicing? Training?
I was more practicing the heat waves again. I hadn't really done that since the one time we tried it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right now?
If you were doing that.
Then
And do you want to
return
talk
to
about
it.
anything else?
I don't know. When do I get to be told about the rest of the important things that I probably should know about?
After you talk to Taurus, and if you might need to, you might talk to Leo, but we don't know about that yet.
Taurus needs to be complacent with you first. As for Leo, he'll likely always have a problem with you,
Leo always has a problem with everything.
especially Libra.
He doesn't like Libra?
No. Not at all.
He tends to go against Libra's judgments.
Yes, he believes that things should be resolved as quickly as possible and not less care for natural order.
Libra was the one who conducted your trial.
Yeah, you told me. It kind of seemed like they're the leader of you guys.
We don't have a leader, per se.
They're the appointed one that deals with conflict.
Yes. As you could probably guess, Libra is the scale, so they pass judgment.
Alright then. I guess I'll go back to doing heat waves.
Okay.
Are you two just gonna stay here?
Would you like us to leave?
No.
Well, then we'll stay.
We need to make sure that you're training correctly.
Okay then.
Back straight.
Sorry.
Go for it.
Okay then. Heat wave.